what is the feeling like Sajan Re has just arrived and
Don't try to force a feeling. A feeling is a feeling. When people are moving to my music is when it really comes alive. I liked the stuff that he did with Rebel. I enjoyed the journey the most. We recorded this song in like 3 different places. She's the goddess of music, yo.
what is the most weirdest place that you have created the music?
Auto rickshaw.
Did you saw Durandar?
Yeah, like 4 times. What's up? This is Sanjoy, and right now you're watching me on Filmy Charcha.
So today we have our current internet sensation, none other than Sanjoy D. So welcome Sanjoy. How are
How's
you?
it going, bro? How are you? Good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Good energy. I like it.
So what is the feeling like Sajan Re has just arrived and people are making reels, and how is the love you are getting from the people?
Actually, I'm really jet lagged, so I've been like trying to sleep every waking hour that I have here. So I haven't really. I think people are liking it. You
Yeah,
know?
they're loving it.
I got to watch the song being played for the first time at the O2 Arena when Badshah and Nora did their performance,
Yes, yes.
and I really got to see what like people, because you can't really force people to dance, right?
Yeah. If they love, they like.
Yeah, if they like it, then they move. And the entire time I had this song, when I was producing it, it was in my headphones and like in different places, and it was with me. And then I finally got to hear it in a big stage with a crowd, and they were vibing and they were jamming to it.
That must be the best feeling. Like,
Yeah, that's the best feeling. So yeah, I think people are gonna love the record. It just came out.
yeah, yeah. So how did this thought came to your mind? Like, did you make the tune first, or what
Yeah.
was the concept around that?
I was going through the voice notes. I'll actually play it to you if that's of any interest.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to hear that.
You see me laughing like it's so that was the initial idea. I woke up August 7th, and yeah, had the idea of this Sajan Re, and then I was playing with like maybe changing the words and adding more words, but at the same time I had a record called O Mama Tetema that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
coming out like 2 days later, and I had played it to people, and I saw that babies could even sing back that chorus, and
You're vibing.
I'm like, how do I make babies sing this song? And I think how you do that is by keeping it really simple. And so Jare 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 Ja was the hook.
So as you mentioned now only that you have to keep it simple.
Yeah.
So is there any idea that you had mix the nostalgia with the real culture to that people would vibe with that song?
I don't really think about it like that, like to make a record for reels per se, but I think I'm living at a time where people that are making the reels are like people my age, and that's something that I would do, or my friends, or that's naturally what's happening, and we're creating the sound of right now. So that's like the natural evolution of what happens with the record. So I'm not too mindful of making it for reels, but it just happens so that we're creating the sound that's working.
With you, it happens every time. So that must be the best feeling to have.
It's a blessing. I truly love creators, though. I love dancers. Like, as you could see from all the releases that I've done, I've gone to dance classes with choreographers, and when people are moving to my music is when it really comes alive. So I tried to cater to somebody that could, move to the music.
In a vibe with that music. So people don't understand the difference between a music composer and a music what you can say, a music engineer or masters. So can you tell them about in a short span of time?
Yeah, music composer is somebody that comes up with the tune of the record. Music producer is a person that creates the music around the record. So the music composers would probably come up with a chord progression and give the tune. And then the lyricist, if it happens to be the same person, they would write lyrics to the tune. Or somebody could send the lyrics, and that could inspire a different kind of a tune. The music producer is the person that makes the music that you hear and the world that you hear that the song lives in. And then a mixing engineer kind of balances the instruments, and mastering engineer kind of puts the makeup on the song and makes it loud and kind of release ready.
What did you enjoy the most? As you are a composer also, you are a master also.
Yeah.
You are you wrote lyrics also.
I wrote
So what did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed the journey the most. I enjoyed how the song came to me and how I had to surrender to that melody and the idea of Sajan Re. The simplicity of it, you know, a lot of the times, if you know too much about making art, the art doesn't remain art anymore. You kind of have to
It
surrender.
expands.
Yeah, it expands too much, and it's not the first idea that came to you that made you really like gave you that goosebumps, right? So I really try to stay true to the initial idea as much as possible. And thanks to my collaborators, they also
Like
saw
Badshah
the
and then Nora.
vision, and Badshah helped me with the first. So I had the melody of the verses as well, but I had really shitty lyrics to it, and I was like, Badshah bhai, like, yeah, can you help? And he wrote that in 5 minutes in the studio.
Like he's the master.
Yeah,
Right?
he's master of his craft, and his penmanship is like, you know, that's why he is who he is.
Yes.
Really, out of all the stuff, I think that is known about Badshah, like him as a rapper, him as a style icon, as the brand that he is. At the core of it, he's one of the best lyricists.
So as you mentioned Badshah only, so how was the journey of collaborating with him? What did you learn the most?
I learned how to keep things simple the most. Like, I mean, he sent back his verse, and I still remember, I think it was 4 or 5 p.m. in LA, and which would have been like 5 a.m. here, because we have a 12-hour time difference. I'm like, why am I getting a text from him right now? And I'd also like we were going back and forth, but I hadn't heard anything that he did, and then I heard cold-blooded baby, and I'm very cool. I'm like, this guy just gets it, man. Like he knows how to fit himself into a record. He's not forcing anything. And then we went through some changes and stuff, and we decided. So there was 2 verses actually written to it. We decided at the shoot which verse we were gonna keep, and both the verses are fire. And I'm gonna convince him to make another record out of the other verse that I have.
You would love to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
So this was your first meeting with him, or did you guys met before?
We had never met. We had played a show together in Dhaka, but I never got to meet him there. But yeah, I met him for the first time at the studio at the recording of Sajan Re. The first verse of how he comes in the Meri Jaan Ki Dushman Hai, which I think is so fire, bro. That's such an entrance to the record.
Can you speak the few lines?
Meri jaan ki dushman hai tu, par hai meri jaan bhi tu. What's the next line? Saki beimaan hai tu. That line is hard too.
So we mentioned about you, we mentioned about Badshah, but how can we not talk about Nora Fatehi?
She's crazy.
Yeah, we know you have a great, you both vibe together really much together. So you collaborated with her for the second time. So how was that experience also?
It was insane. I think we recorded this song in like 3 different places. Dubai, Mumbai, and then I don't remember, somewhere else, maybe LA. We've traveled together along with our music. Like we went to last we were in LA and London for the O2 Arena show. So I think the chemistry is like insane there. Like when we were coming together with some really, really cool music, and she's one of the hardest working people that I've ever met in my life.
As you mentioned that she's very hardworking. People don't know much about her music.
Yeah.
So you have seen that very closely.
Yeah.
So can you tell about her musical journey?
Yeah, I think she's also one of the greatest A&Rs. Like it was her idea to put Badshah on the record.
Oh.
And
that's cherry on the cake.
Yeah, and we wrote the second verse together. She also is a great lyricist as well, and she and I collaborated on the lyrics as well. So she's involved in the whole entire process, and she'll even tell me like, yo, this sound is whack, I think you should remove it because it's not making me move like that. And it's important to have somebody like that who's also the craziest dancer, and if she moves, then you know it's gonna connect with people.
Yeah, surely.
You can't force her to.
She's the best, one of the best dancers currently. Yeah. So did you learn any of the dance steps?
Yeah. You want to do it?
No.
Okay.
We'll do that after the interview.
Yeah, perfect.
So you have collaborated with great artists, be it international or be it Bollywood or indie. But personally, I love your collaboration with Guru Randhawa the most.
Okay.
The song The Qatal and Moonrise.
Right.
I love that 2 tracks the most. So what is the journey with him? What is the relationship you share with him?
We have a really nice bond. He's like one of my brothers in my life, and almost like a guardian angel, you can say, because he came into my life during COVID when not much was going on, and we met for the first time on set in Bulgaria, peak COVID. Like, I'm saying, like, you have to wear like 4 masks to go out just so you don't like die in a week. Um, and we went through so much, Moonrise came out of that album collaboration. It was the first time I learned that you can just let things be, and I learned that from him. He doesn't force things on a record. The chorus of Moonrise is a voice note that he sent me, Pagaya Shaman. So that voice note is the hook of the song. We didn't re-record the voice note.
Oh.
He's like, it sounds good and you should just let it be. We don't need to polish. You can't over polish a feeling.
That is like it flows.
Yeah.
Moonrise, the song is
It
like
starts
very
off
very
right there
beautiful.
with the voice note. And that's the point where I realized you kind of have to detach yourself. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to force a feeling. A feeling is a feeling for that reason.
We see you featuring very less. You don't come into the music video much, but you came in Sajan Re.
I think it's gonna change now. Yeah. I just needed to work with the collaborators that are on the same mindset as me and that understood the vision. I've been in Guru's music videos too, like Fake Love. I've been in it a lot of the times because I live in LA and the shoots happen here. The timing doesn't match up, but this time I was like, we got to do this together, and they really also wanted to make it happen. So it happened, and
We will love to see you more. Like I was gonna tell you that only.
Yeah.
That we would love to see you more in the music videos.
I
Like
think-
you have a great styling.
Thanks, yo. Let's
Yeah, you like that compliment, right?
Thanks, man.
So who is your inspiration behind the styling?
I don't know. Nobody. I like what I wear. I think it matches who I am as a person. Just free spirited and joyful.
We have heard the stories that you create music anywhere.
Yeah.
So what is the most weirdest place that you have created the music?
Auto rickshaw in the midst of the noise of Mumbai.
How did that happen? Like we have too much sound.
I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like that's an inspiration in its own. I feel like the world is the orchestra. You take bites and sonics and the energy of the people that you see, and there's all sorts of people all going all at once in Mumbai, and anytime the light turns green, everybody starts honking and you can feel everybody's aggression and energy.
You have a great relationship with Shreya Ghoshal also.
Yeah.
Your one of the videos with her is very cute.
Yeah.
So how is she as a person? Like she's very versatile.
She's the goddess of music, yo. Anybody would feel really lucky to be in her presence. And I got to actually create music with her. We also have a lot of songs coming up soon. And I think, yeah, I love her, man. Like she's great. Like
Currently, Dhurandhar released, and we saw that a change happened in music. That Shashwat Sachdev, who is a music
he's
director,
so fire, by the way.
like he created so many old songs. He did not, hamper the original nostalgia, but he added his own beats.
Right.
So, which is one track did you like the most?
I liked Didi. I liked the stuff that he did with Rebel. I also liked Ari Ari a lot. I think that was like just bringing back that song. Like that's something that I heard in my childhood. Right?
Yeah, like Bombay Rockers,
Yeah.
the famous band.
So fire, man. Like
So you also wish to do something like this?
I think we are doing stuff like this, but I mean my sound is a bit different though. I feel like, but Shashwat did what he did really really amazingly.
Did you saw Dhurandhar?
Yeah, like 4 times. I've invested 12 hours of my life.
What did you enjoy the most?
Ranveer Singh.
Have you met him?
No, not yet. But I know I will, and we're gonna do something together.
Yeah, we would love to see that collaboration with you.
Hell yeah.
You have worked across Bollywood, and you have worked across global also. What is the one thing which differs Bollywood, from indie artists?
Actually, I haven't worked in the film music aspect as much, and I don't have that much experience yet. I would love to, and that's like one of my dreams to, create an album for a film, and I'm working on some films right now, and I'm learning as I go. But I think everything has a different process of its own, and I really believe in a song has its own journey. No two songs are made the same way, at least not in my life. So even the film stuff that I'm doing has its own journey. There's a lot of learning process there, and I think I'm growing, as a composer, as a producer, throughout the journey as well.
Your first track, Aab Lauta, with Suniti Chauhan, that must be the greatest feeling, like you to debut with legendary artists like her. So can you tell us about in brief about that collaboration
Yeah,
with
I
her?
was 18, I think, at the time. Very
Naive.
very naive, but full of the same energy that I have now. And just I recorded her here in India. I used all the money that I earned to come to India and stay here for a month, just getting 4 hours over time at that time to just record that
And you
record.
managed to get that.
It was insane. And yeah, I mean, like, thanks to her for her support on that record, and she sounds beautiful, but my production is not that great on it for sure. I listen to it now and I'm like, bro, there's so many things I would change. But maybe we will bring that song back.
You're being modest that your production was not great. It was great, and we would love to see that collaboration again. Like, she's killing it in the
I love her
concerts. Like,
live
she's
shows.
like a pop star now.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's always been though. Like, it's not that, like, I think we're just catching up to it now. She's always been the pop star.
Before wrapping this up, we'll play a quick game.
Yeah.
One Bollywood song which you would love to recreate again.
I don't know. If I love the song, I don't want to recreate it because I love it for what it is.
Oh, so you won't hamper that again?
No, because that feeling that the song has created, who am I to,
One artist which you would love to collaborate.
Rihanna?
One overrated trend in music right now.
One overrated trend?
Yeah.
I think it's always been overrated when people force a sound that should not be on the song. Just because maybe either A, they can do it and it's cool to them, or B, because it's kind of chasing a trend maybe.
Your favorite artist currently?
Right now? Fred again.
And Bollywood?
I really like Shashwat Singh.
Couple of questions more.
Yeah.
One song which I personally like the most is that Urvashi you had with Ika Baji and MC Stan. The same song Honey Baji also created more years ago.
I didn't know.
So which one you like the most?
I actually haven't heard the Honey Baji one. I'll go listen to it today. But I like our version.
Yeah, I also like your version also.
Yeah.
So any more songs which you would like to announce or reveal?
Maybe not the names, but there's music that's being made in a lot of different languages and in a lot of different cultures, kind of in a beautiful way, showing to all the places that I've traveled myself and made the songs. If I was to ever create an album, I think I would call it All Over the Place, because the sounds are all over the place, but the vibes are like similar. You can hear that it's a Sanjoy record.
We would love that.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.